everyone. Thanks for tuning in to Sin's Workshop. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. So, today we're going to be reviewing My Feral Monster by Adrienne Rivera. Whew. Said all that without taking a breath. Huge thank you to Page Street YA for sending me an arc of this book. I absolutely loved it. First, I'm going to start with the fact that every single chapter of this book starts with a horror movie title. That made my horror slasher girl heart happy. I also think that it's really cute that you have a pageant queen here, and she's obsessed with horror movies. She wants to be a horror movie film star. That is her dream in life. She doesn't want to go to, she wants to go to college, but she wants to use her pageant scholarship money to help her achieve her dream of being in horror movies. Like, she wants to go to Hollywood. She wants to make, again, horror movies. I think that that's so unique and different. I think she's such a fun character, and I love how the author dealing with having undiagnosed ADHD. So Corie doesn't know she has, ADHD. She just thinks she's flawed and imperfect, right? And her aunt, who is her coach, doesn't help, I do agree that occasionally Corie does need to be held accountable for some of her actions, but the way her aunt goes about it is just kind of mean, She makes her feel so inadequate. And there's even a scene that really made me angry on Corie's behalf because, her mom fell, she hurt herself, and Corie loves, her grandmother. They bond over horror movies, right? And she just, she entered a contest for her grandmother. There was a prize so she could fix her car, but really she wanted to be on the show that her and her it's kind of like Svengoolie, right? So, she wants to visit her grandmother in the hospital, and she wants to tell her all about it because she thinks it's going to, make her happy and lift her spirits. And her aunt just kind of makes her feel very small and very insignificant and says, well, she fell because of you, because you weren't here to take care of her, because you were too busy doing your stupid costume contest. Like, no one cares about that. That's not important. It's just like, wow, bitch much? But that's like the last instance of it, That's how her aunt is throughout the entire book. And you really do get to see that take an emotional toll on Corie. It's like she doesn't know she has undiagnosed ADHD, but her aunt just makes her feel like she's a flake, right? She makes her feel like inadequate. So for a lot of the story, Corie has to kind of deal with a sense of inadequacy while also being really upbeat and cheery because she wants to enter this contest and she wants to win. And she's doing it with the help of Everett. I do like how they make the joke of My Fair Lady early on in the book. She's like, redo me, my fair monster. I'll be your Audrey Hepburn. And he's like, no. And then she finally cracks him. And he's like, okay, yeah. Because he's like a special effects artist. He wants to go to college for special effects, prosthetics, horror movies, all that stuff. He loves the same thing she loves, horror movies. And that's how they bond. And that's how their romance builds up. And it's really, really cute to see their romance build up and to see them bonding over horror movies and see them be so cute together and flirt. It's so adorable, honestly. It's not usually my cup of tea, but when it's written so well, how can I say no to that? That's so cute. It's so absolutely cute and adorable how it's done, their whole romance, and how they both lift each other up, right? I also do like the family dynamics as well. Her aunt aside, she has a really good relationship with her grandmother. She has a really good relationship with her mom, who doesn't make her feel inadequate. Her mom will hold her accountable, like, you crashed the car. But her mom will hold her accountable, but she doesn't do it in a mean way. She does it in a parenting way. She does it in a way that doesn't make her daughter feel like absolute garbage and absolute shit. And I love her cousin Tegan as well. Tegan, who's like super supportive of everything she wants to do. She's like, yeah, we're gonna do this. But again, near the end of the book, you know, Corie just feels like such a failure at everything that she kind of starts letting everyone down because she just wants to crawl into a pit of despair and die. That is until, you know, she figures out, oh, I'm not inadequate. I just have ADHD. You know, she starts taking medication for it, and you know, everyone becomes super supportive, especially her aunt, who does at the very least apologize, you know, and say, wow, I was a really shitty person. It's an emotional book. It's really fun. It's really light. It's entertaining. It's also very relatable and very realistic. You know, I read this book so fast. I blew through it. It's adorable. And it's heartwarming. And again, she has a really good support system with her mother, and the way her aunt is just like, you know what, I am sorry. I mistreated you. I was just very stressed. And she's like, well, that's no excuse for it, but I apologize. And the way her mom stands over her and says, would you like to apologize to my daughter? Or in the instances where she says to her daughter, she's like, Aunt Peggy is looking for an ass kicking. And I'm like, you go, Mom, you go. So I love the dynamics in the book because they are very relatable and they are very heartwarming because she has a good support system. And I love, again, the romance between her and Everett because I think it's really cute. And I love how it just unfolds and how they bond over horror movies. Horror movies. Horror movies. It's October, dude. I'm so here for my horror movies. It's just going to be hard to watch them once the kids are asleep. Because my kids are 6 and 3, so I can't really watch Nightmare on Elm Street around them yet. Not going to traumatize them. Or Underworld, or Fright Night. We see why I love the book so much. In any case, it was a really fun read. It's sweet, it's heartwarming, it's a little unpredictable. Like, she's a pageant queen and she loves horror movies. Like, who thought that was gonna work? And it's very thoughtful. So, honestly, highly recommend this book. I give it, you know what? I give it 5 stars. 5 stars, damn it. It's good. It deserves it. I have no complaints about the book. None whatsoever. I thought it was absolutely cute and well done and thoughtful and heartwarming and just fun. Sometimes you need a little fun in your life. In any case, thank you all for tuning in. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with all your book-loving friends. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, and as always, happy reading.